Hi guys, so I am currently sat in my cabin because I have been locked in the garden by my son. So I thought I'd jump on and do this quick voiceover. So I've left this in real time. I am going to be doing a coloured acrylic marble, as you can see. So I have dipped into three colours: white, yellow and like an orangey colour. I've dipped into all three and placed that bead in the back near the cuticle to just do my cuticle area first. Then I just keep coming in with different coloured beads, using my brush like a knife to slice through those colours, but not working them too much, because if I mix too much, the colours will mix and create a splodge, if you like, and a random colour that we don't want. We want to still see some definition in the colour, but just so it's mixed into each other. So I'm just starting this off here. I'm using really wet beads and really light touches to move that acrylic around. Try not to mix the colours too much. As I add, I'm adding the white, then a colour, and I'm mixing those two into each other now. So I've double dipped on this one, using the white first. Always dip into the white first, because if white goes into one of my colours, that's okay, but if one of the colours goes into my white, that's not good. So dip into white, dip into yellow, paste that onto the nail, then using my brush like a knife, just swirling through those colours and bringing it down slowly. I'm doing this marble like a slanted marble, quite a loose marble, but some people would prefer the marble to be sort of not so uniform, as in not coming down from right to left. I like to do my marbles this way. Everyone marbles different. This is just how I do it. So don't worry about the lumps and bumps. You can see lumps and bumps in there. We're going to cap that, which will make it smooth. So I'm coming in with clear, place that bead on the bottom third, blend that in back into the nail, then slowly guide the rest of the acrylic down. See, I'm not pushing or pulling that bead. I'm letting gravity take the bead down and I'm guiding it with the end of my brush. Then place another bead on, tap that from left to right and blend that back, and then again pulling that bead over the first bead. This time I'm pulling the bead over. Then back into my clear, bounce 3 times, tap off excess, and then up into the cuticle area. Take that from left to right, patting as I go, and then swipe over to blend that into the second bead that was placed. Beast? Okay. Here we go, just making sure that that's all blended. And then you can see, obviously this is going to be a bit more flat because I don't need to create an apex in this nail. I'm not really going to waste product, but I'm not going to create the apex, but I am going to make sure that this is relatively smooth, so when I file it's a bit easier for me. So I've come in with another bead here. I noticed that that area on this nail was a bit flatter than the rest. And again, if you need to add more, just add that. Make sure you blend the beads into each other. And then that bead's coming down the nail, and then I'm just swiping over, helping that, guiding it down. And always on a stiletto shape, always add a little bit more on the tip to make sure that I don't file off any product, or that I don't make the tip too weak. Here we go. So now I'm going to file this now. As always, my filing routine, I waited for that to dry, to set, and I go left, right, and then barrel of the nail. So you can see there, when I take the file underneath and then bring it round and over the top. So just underneath. Obviously you wouldn't be able to get to this part of the nail in this way if it was on a person. And then we go over the top of the nail. Just trying to get that nice lovely shape with no lumps and bumps and no dips, so you can see where you've been with the file, because everywhere needs to be matte like this and dusty. If there are areas that you haven't hit, you'll be able to see that the nail is still not scratched, if you like. There'll be areas on the nail that are not scratched. You need everywhere to look like it's been scratched with the file. So up into that cuticle area, which obviously you wouldn't be able to do this way on a client, because unfortunately we can't take clients' nails out. Making sure that's nice and flush in that cuticle area. And once I'm happy, have a quick look over the nail, make sure there's no dells or bumps, and then pop that back onto the back of the brush, or the bottom of the brush, top of the brush. Come over with my buffing block, give this a really good buffing. Just quickly, I hope everybody's well. If you've got to this far in the video, then well done, because I know this is a bit of a long one just on creating a marble, but you know, I wanted to show you how I do it. So I hope everybody's well. Leave a comment in the comments box, let me know how you're getting on, how you're doing, if you've got anything exciting going on in life at the moment. So then I'm coming in with my no wipe top coat from Pure Nails. And you can just see this nail coming to life now. When I'm nearing the end of the top coat, I always tend to grab a little extra and run it down the middle of the nail. So not too much, just a little extra, run it down the middle of the nail and then straight into the lamp. And then this is the end result. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps somebody, anybody. This is the way I do the marble. It's not the way everybody does it. Everybody does different. So